So hello everyone, welcome to an unexpected spreadsheet appearance. Yeah, to make a long story short, I just got this guy in. It's the oversized version of the UT Desperados, which we got right over there. Yeah, I'm in love. This thing is amazing. I got this as an early example from DP Robot Store, which is becoming quite a friend of mine. Yeah, I just got him in. It's a pre-production sample, so a lot of things are in need of some TLC, and there are just little bits missing. But he assured me that this is how it's going to look when it's released. So this is basically how it is released at the moment. Yeah, first things first. As you might have noticed, I've got him in truck mode right here. Which I did on purpose because I desperately wanted to see how he would scale with the other cars. So that's where I'll start my review of this little dude. And yeah, so first things first, let's do some measurements. It's a big beast. So if I put this in front of the spikes and start at the 1. Maybe I put it the right way around, that'll help. It is about 54 centimeters long, which I'll do, which my editor will now convert in inches on the screen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's a beast, but the good thing is, Igor, stand up. Look nice for your boss. It's perfectly scaled for the MPM series. I hope you can see a little bit of this. It's a big boy, and my desk is a little bit full because I was actually still middle of the repaint of that guy over there, Optimus Prime, which basically shows you a little preview of how it's going to look. I'm going to redo the head because a friend of mine sent me these 3 pictures of, I think it's a DLX head, which looks so much better than mine, so I have to remodel mine again. I'll be making him a new head, but as you can see, he's getting there. But that's not what we're here to talk about. So let's get back to this guy. So my desk is still a bit full, so I'll try to do my best and show you guys some size comparisons. With I'm just going to be blunt about it. I'm not going to transform that guy into robot mode because, as you might know, it is a little bit of a hassle to transform these guys. So yeah, without further ado, size comparisons. As you can see, I got him right here with Mista, which is still an amazing figure. And as you can see, they scale perfectly. I did a measurement on him and it makes him at 128.4, which is perfect. It's just it's perfect. The vehicle scale is beyond any reason. It's just that good. It might need some bigger wheels, but given that the transformation is such a complex thing, I think it is okay. So yeah, I'll be gushing on about it for a little while. I'm sorry about that, and I need to get back to the scale comparisons. I'm going to do some in vehicle mode. I'm going to show you, well, of course, with Mista, which I already did. And I'm going to get some other guys involved in vehicle mode so you can actually see how it looks. He didn't go into vehicle mode that much, but I think it's at least important that he's facing off against Optimus Prime. So this, of course, is the oversized version of Optimus Prime. It is the XP-14, so it's my main go-to Prime for the vehicle scale. And some people might now go and look and say, hey, he's too short. Well, the Mac Titan, on which Megatron is based, it is a smaller truck than the Peterbilt. The Peterbilt's got a longer wheelbase and a longer, overall chassis, because it's more meant for road use, and the Mac Titan was a truck used for military purposes. But what you can do, and I'll try to show you if I can, you see that they are perfectly scaled in the cap bars as well. And more importantly, where you can see that it works well as well, is if you compare the doors. So yeah, that's just, I'll try and stand up and show you a little bit. That's just perfection right here. So yeah, I am really pleased about this. There are also some things I don't like about it, which I'm going to discuss now before I put him into his robot mode, which probably will take me about an hour or so. First things first, coloring. I don't know why they went with this color, but it is wrong. It's so wrong in any ways, it's not even funny. The color they used is basically the color Bone Crusher had in the first movie. It's Sahara beige, which is like an army color. Yeah, it's just wrong. He should be a little bit of well, basically that guy over there almost has it right. It needs to be a little darker. This is a bit more mint greeny, but basically just a tad darker than that is the color he should have. And this is the color they gave him. So in case you're going to be really surprised about it, but I am going to give him a proper repaint, and I think I'll do it, either I do it after him and before Bumblebee, or I do it after Bumblebee as well, because Bumblebee is quite a quick figure to repaint. Yeah, so color, no. I really hate it when a truck has panel lines like he has got right now, that yeah, that have like the wear and tear on places it shouldn't have, because this is not, it's a bonnet, it should be one piece, so there should be details on, yeah. Yeah, just no. His front is way too shiny, there's a lot more rust. So I'll be fixing that, of course. Also, the tanks should be chrome, only really dirty, so I'll be fixing that as well. The tires, yeah, I'm going to leave them because I think it's done for transformation purposes. But yeah, the tires are way too small, so I need to look into if I can fix that or if I'm going to leave it. I'll probably leave it because it's just such a beat and I love it. And if I'm going to change the tires here, this one's going to look way too small anyway, because it's already smaller than the ones he's got on there. Yeah, the tank bits, it's a little bit of a mess, but yeah, I can live with it because he actually has got a tarp over here in his truck mode anyway. I got the tarp with it. It's better quality than the one from UT Desperados, because that one actually tears itself apart if you look at it. So yeah, I'll be fixing that tarp, because I actually found one that's I need to see if it will work, but it might just look a little better because yeah, it's got some metal in there and you can actually fold and make it look really nice. So yeah, I think there's no way around it. Then I have to transform this little fella. So with a little magic for my editor, the next time you see him, he will be in his robot mode. So yeah, take a good look around. He's pretty. Oh, one other thing I don't like that much is all the screws. I can't remember if he had them as well. He probably did have them, but yeah, the screws is a little bit of an issue for me, so I might just have to fill them all in and make it look a little more pretty. So without further ado, I think it's time to show you some beauty shots of the other side as well, because I already had them in one. yeah, it's just a beauty. I love what they did for this. I really like the scale. Basically, you should have some wires running here, which he doesn't. And these shouldn't be that nice and black. And yeah, I've got some things to work out and to fix, but I'm actually looking forward on this beast. So yeah, without further ado, let's put him into robot mode, and here he is. Yeah, he's huge, he's big. I am so happy with him in this scale, because he, in the movie, he was about approximately 34 feet. So this actually works really well if you compare him to other bots, which I'll do in a second. But first, let's talk about this mold before we go any further. He is basically still the same mold they used for look at me fiddling again. He's the same mold he was for the UT Desperado, Unique Toys. So basically they did use that, and they just upscaled it. But they did more, obviously. They added a lot of detail. I hope you can see it. I'll go into those first. First off, the head is just... you actually get two heads with him. You got this one. And you get this one. Both are nice, but I prefer this one because he has a big stupid face. Yeah, both have a LED function. For this one I didn't put the batteries in, but... you get the idea, eyes light up. He though did have his batteries installed. He looks really nice with lights on. I'll try to show you. But of course it's one of those impossible tiny switches which normal people with normal hand size can't reach. So yeah, here you go. Look at that face. He also has the mouth that can open and close, if I can get there. Yeah, as you can see, it can move. And the eyes actually have like this feature that actually, yeah, you can actually put it in several modes, and one of them actually blinks, which is odd because I've never seen him like pulsate with his eyes, but maybe they did that for a standard kind of light. That said, while we are still on top, let's take a look at this detail, which is they added a ton of detail in here, which the UT version didn't have. It looks really well. It looks really nice. They also did some more work on the side pieces here, just a little bit more detailed. And they added some detail down by the arms that the UT version doesn't have. But yeah, it's a beast. It's a nice figure. It's really well made. A lot of people were concerned about the plastic quality, and I'm happy to say that the plastic quality is still quite nice. So it actually feels better than the UT one, because this one has a lot of really sharp edges. Yeah, so it looks like I actually bought him to repaint. That's why I bought the standard version. But it looks like he'll be on the internet soon for sale, because this one is going to be the one I'm going to display with my figures because of his size. Like I said before, the Igor is mine. I made it myself. It's a 3D printed piece. Has movable arms, eyes can light up, those kind of things. So he comes without Igor. At least mine did. But with two heads. So yeah. Scale comparison to the UT one, as you can see, it's basically the same figure, only a lot bigger, and the shoulders tap in quite nicely, which they don't on this figure. So let's do some size comparisons between him and first off, DP Desperado. As you can see, you can see the size difference, and yeah, I would suggest this one if you're going to do the 1/32 scale with the normal Optimus Prime MPM, or the LT-02, I think it is called, the knockoff version of him. Still a great figure, you'll never regret buying him, but for a scale not like me, it has to be in scale. So you can go back to the backgrounds for now. Other comparisons a lot of people would like is, of course, with the Optimus Prime. This one is the XP-14, which is basically an oversized version of the standard MPM. So it's the same size as the Black Apple one, the Thunder Leader, but it's far more enjoyable, is my humble opinion, because it's simpler to transform, and I'm adding a ton of details to it to make it work. Still working on the tanks, so be patient. I'll get there as soon as I can, but something with life getting in the way and Transformers being painted and all, it sometimes sucks a little bit. But yeah, scale wise, you can see 28 centimeters for the XP-14. Oh, with my new head, it's 30. And this one is 34, so I'll show you. 30, and if you put them in here, it's... So with Optimus Prime being 28 feet in real life and Megatron being 34, this looks really nice. So with the Dark of the Moon version, there's also another big baddie. That guy, I mean, not a big baddie, as in female. Although we did have Rosie O'Donnell, but she's not a big female. She's quite tiny actually. But yeah, let's get back on topic. The other bad guy we had was the Sentinel that now suddenly makes a lot more sense in the scale. It's of course the oversized Studio Series Sentinel Prime from, I think it's, yeah, okay, put it there. So venerable, odd name, really odd name, but still he makes a lot more sense now, and we actually have the big three trucks together, and I'm just quite happy with them. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about him other than he's really nice, and I like him. Oh, I could do another scale comparison, and of course in the movie we also had Soundwave, which we see here with his little sidekick Laserbeak. Yeah, this works so well. This is just how they look in the movie, scale wise. And for completion's sake, I added Bumblebee for Prime, so you can get an idea of how these look together. And yeah, all I can say is if you're in the market for a Dark of the Moon Megatron, this is a really good alternate for the new upcoming, I think it's New Age is bringing out a new version, and it looks really well. It looks really nice, but it's quite expensive. I think it's going to be around 300 euros or $300, which is a lot of money. And I think with some minor tweaks and a little paint, this guy can be mentally beautiful. So I'll just wait and see what I can do with some paint on this guy for now. So yeah, let's clear the table. And while clearing the table, suddenly I realized that I also had another one to display him with, which is my Tank Commander, also Black Mamba version of Megatron, which is still a really nice figure, but with this one coming out, I think I only need need one of those figures in my display per character. even though I got 3 bumblebees standing right over my head, if you think about it. But I can always put them in storage. But yeah, I thought these two would look really nice together as well, since they give you an idea of how they can look. And especially he started like this and ended like this in the next movie. So scale-wise, they're basically the same size. His head's a little bigger than this one. But yeah, they both look insanely nice. This one, of course, is custom painted. You might have seen it in the previous video. This one isn't yet, but it will be soon enough. Yeah, with that said, I might get rid of this one in the future, because I like this one a lot. I'll especially get rid of the original, the UT Desperado. So if you're in the market for a Desperado, please let me know. I can also custom paint it and even make a video about it if you prefer. But he'll be up for sale soon. And with it, that's all said, I think, yeah, if you're in the market for one, get one. It's a really nice figure and the price is unbeatable. I think it's going to be like 140 euros or a dollar, because they're basically the same currency at the moment. Yeah, I'll do a repaint video on him quite soon. I think I need to finish this guy over here first, because yeah, I already started on him, and that's a lot of shine. I did the chrome on the window visors. So yeah, I'll finish him, and I'll maybe even finish Bumblebee, because I already started on him as well. And then I'll do full repaint on him, so that will be up in a couple of weeks. With that said, I think it's all for now. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It will help my channel greatly, so I can make more time to do more of these videos. And if you got any questions about this figure, please put them in the comments below. You can also mail me on retrotopairs22@gmail.com for questions about this figure if you want to chat in person. I'm not really that big on Instagram or other social medias, because I also have a life. Yeah, please let me know what you think about the figure. If you're excited about him, I know I am, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. And like I said before, please comment, subscribe, or at least like the video if you like this video. Okay, see you soon. Bye.